Alright. Alright, so before we can level 3 unbrick, let me just tell you all what's up. Also, this microscope is like, oh, it's like glitched. Hold on. It's not that easy, I guess. Okay, I have to restart the Go stream, I think. Oh, hello, TFN repairs. Hello. Okay, now it's live feed. So, what has happened since last time? I reflowed the max IC on the second board now, because we are working on the second board. And that seemed to fix our no power button issue. And hold on, I'll show you guys the LED. Not only did it fix our issue, but look at the LED. Blue, pulsing blue. It's glitched. There's the 180 milliamps draw. Great, it glitches. Now we have to put it in a shell. So unfortunately, there are some things still left to do, like this screen FPC is totally broken. It's like either burned or something happened to it. We have to replace it, but we have that. And we have to install the M92, which is missing. But yeah, both of those are doable. So yeah, I guess let's start. And just put something heavy on it, so the board doesn't just fly away while I'm desoldering the connector. Let me like freaking get rid of the mod chip for now. What did you do to fix it? Like I said, I reflowed the max IC since last stream, because last stream we put on all of the components onto this board. On last stream we put all components onto this board, and then after we put, it was no power, and then just now before stream I was like, what if I reflow the max IC, because that was where the power button is connected, and as you can see, it just glitched. So after we replace those two, we might do a level 3 unbrick. Yo, JFix, welcome. 8-bit repair Chris, welcome. Oh, I see the YouTube is giving like a nice shield for the moderators. I didn't know that was happening. That's cool, that's cool. Nice to see you guys here. Yeah. So I'm pretty hyped. That's too much flux, but whatever. Pretty hyped. Yeah, we'll see. Just have to not mess this all up, these last two steps, and will be great. Gonna like get my hot air a little bit, yeah, closer to the edge of the desk. I have more maneuvering grounds. Doesn't really fit on the screen. So many people streaming today. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I was just so hyped about this. I didn't notice if someone else was streaming. Or is streaming right now. Might be easier for me to remove the nozzle, because that's a pretty big thing. And just hit the whole board from the bottom. No problem, Joey when he meets students of his cousins and became a part of stuff. Okay. Yeah, oh. Hello? I'm not sure if I need to check the microphone. Okay, microphone is working. I was at the wrong thing. I was looking at the wrong thing. Microphone is in fact working, so we're all good there. So Gozi, how did you fix the non-working pickle fly? Not sure what you mean. I mean, this is the second board now, and yeah, from the point of the last stream end and today, the only thing I did was reflow the max IC. And yeah, pretty much it. Oh, come on, man. Just melt already. Gonna reflow everything. Come on, man. It's been long enough. It should have already melted. I get what's getting so long. I mean, as you guys see, I am not really like thinking too much while I'm doing this, because this one's the broken one. So I just need to get it off. But still, like, that's too long, way too long for it to come off. Try to like heat it from above too, I guess. That will melt and damage the plastic, and I don't care, I'm just taking it off. Man. What is happening to this guy? Sometimes it's just yellow blinking when you left on the stream. Oh, no. I think you missed one. Because No. So what happened on last stream is that we tried the eMMC. It didn't work. So it turns out there were broken data lines to the APU. We took off the APU. There were ripped pads. We fixed the ripped pads for like a stream, and then when we were putting the APU back on, my preheater malfunctioned, and so holy, can this thing melt? I'm gonna increase the airflow, I think. And so the thing is, the preheater malfunctioned and delaminated the whole thing. And so this is another board. We transplanted a lot of components from the old one to this board. Finally, man. Finally. You can see it wiggling. Yeah, it's soft. Okay, I guess the airflow speed wasn't... Cause delamination. Yeah. So after the delamination, we got everything from that board to another board, which is this one. And it was no power after this. So this is how I fixed the no power, by just reflowing the max IC. Oh, welcome, Grass Paddle. Nice to see you here. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So now the board is prepped. I'm gonna take a donor, which is gonna be probably our popcorn board, because this one has a good FPC. It's pretty dirty, but it looks alright. No, it doesn't look like it's cracked in any way. Although, no, never mind, it's bad. Yeah, it was plastic FPC was cooked too, I think. I mean, we could use it. No, it wasn't cooked. It wasn't cooked. It's okay. I was imagining things for a second. You can see it's like a little bit browned on this side, but it's alright. Yeah, we can use that. We can work with that. Luckily here there is nothing to hit from the underneath. It's just the joystick board, so the joystick part. We need 100% airflow for this. Oh, Sloptech, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are transplanting an FPC right now. Guess we don't really care about delaminating this board, we can hold it here. Because it's already messed up so bad. Perfect. Okay. So our replacement FPC is now here. Now let's look at it. Let me like position it right, position the camera angle right, because it was not much better. Looks good to me. I popcorned my repair last night. Ooh, that's not great. What's the difference between these different level unbricks? Not sure, JFix. It's just what I've heard is that I need to do this one. I guess level 3 is the most in-depth one because it's like you need to rebuild everything from scratch. So my guess, and I'm guessing because I don't really know, but my guess is that level 1 and 2 are like, if like some not impossible to get out. I mean, not impossible like decrypt data. Like if your NAND is corrupted, but you still have the keys, like it's like half corrupted or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know. Not gonna, just guessing. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like that. Now I'm gonna heat it from the bottom and try to melt the solder. That might be okay. I'll need to clean to see. It may be shifted, it may be not shifted. I haven't done FPCs in a hot while, so I think it's kind of crooked. I'm just gonna clean and see. Let me get the soft brush. Okay, this is the IPA. And where's the soft brush? There it is. may have shifted it by 1, which wouldn't be very good. Yeah, it's shifted. It's shifted. It's not supposed to be like this. Alright, and I guess we have to shift it 1 to the left. Let me apply a smaller amount of flux this time. I mean, it's still gonna be a lot, but a bit smaller this time. So I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah. I'd say that's enough flux. Okay. Let's try to shift it 1 to the left. Just 1 pin, and we'll be good. I think it's good now. I don't know how about the strength of the pins, but I think I aligned it well now. Let's look at this side. Let's give it like a little test of the pins. Okay, but I feel like maybe these are like, well, yeah, these are well. I think those two just look a little bit suspicious to me. So I'm gonna touch those up. If you have corrupt none and then rebuild it, can you then remove the pico thing, or is still required? You can remove the pico thing, but from what I heard from NanoFix's stream, it's kind of pointless, because the thing is that you are gonna rebuild the NAND, and so you're gonna get like keys from a donor console. Then donor console is totally banned, which means you are gonna be banned online. So the console will work, but at that point it's just better to mod it, you know. Okay, I did put a little bit of solder on that ground hole. That shouldn't impact anything though. Okay, let's see if it's solid now. No, it's not. I mean, that pin is solid, it's just this one. This one specific one. It refuses to. Okay, I'm gonna add more flux there and try to touch it up again. Maybe now. It's really hard to see. Now, I may just go in like a 3D view if I can. I'm just gonna take off the board from here. All of these look okay. Okay, I think I was just wrong. It is soldered. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. How about this side? Huh. Hmm. I don't know if they're supposed to look like that. Let me get another donor. No, they should be straight up to there. So this is not what's supposed to be here. So are they like ripped from here or what? Where's the other board? This one. No, they're not ripped. Maybe they didn't have the chance to melt. I'm gonna add some more flux in that area and reflow it again. This time for a little bit longer. I'm gonna like try, keyword here is try, to like, I would love to like position my microscope so you guys could see it, but it's not on this swivel axis. Oh. Okay. Now let me reflow. I hope I didn't fry it too bad. Try to give it a lot more heat this time, so all the solder should have melted. Okay, let's just cool the board a bit. Ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna use the brush maybe to clean off the flux. Let's try to see it now. I think we are good now. It looks good to me. Let's just put it in a chassis. But first, let's let this board cool. Like put IPA on it. Let's just clean the board actually, because it's like freaking dirty from all the flux everywhere. I feel like that's a good idea, because this board has been through a lot of cheap changes. There's flux everywhere, so the connectors everywhere. Now let's just dry it. And I dropped my tweezers. Okay, let's just try it. I need to put in the mod chip. Okay. Let's see the digitizer. FPC. Okay, it goes in fine. And clamps on fine. Now, the old FPC for the screen didn't wanna like fully take it in. Okay, but this one just slides in really easily. Good, and it clamps on. Now, moment of truth. I'm gonna boot it. Huh? Okay, epic. It's giving me an error code this time. Maybe because of the hot air and some point got disconnected. Something's unhappy. Let me check the points reading to ground. Zero, that's good. 0.4, 0.5, 0.4, 0.5. Okay, that's all good. That's not great. Or is it the part of the cap? Maybe the CPU cap is like not attached now. Okay, this requires further investigation. Let's reflow that CPU cap. Might benefit from that. The wires are really short, so it's really hard to see what you're doing. Okay, let's try that again. Blue. One, two now. Give me codes. Give me codes. What do those codes mean though? Let me try to like, oh, it's 50 milliamps, so something's gone wrong. Let me clean the FPCs because they might be dirty. I mean the connections itself. The connectors and the connections. This is pretty interesting. Let me try plugging these in again. Maybe they weren't like in all the way or something. Man, why does this always happen? It just worked like a minute ago. Okay. Please, man, please. Blue. One, two. And 60 milliamps. Let me unplug the screen. That's basically the only thing that's freaking changed since last time. Maybe like the backlight I see is bad or something, I don't know. No, one, two. Okay. Let me Google what that means. Okay. Clock is not connected. Where is clock? I think that's at least it. It's either RST, CMD, D0 or clock. Because I don't know the length of the pulses. CMD, clock, RST. Okay, so it's basically complaining about something on this FPC. Then I think it's a smart idea to just reflow every one of them. I'm just gonna put some flux there on those points. Now let's try to reflow them. The clock point could be giving me trouble. Okay, let's see if that's soldered. Looks pretty soldered to me. Let's install the mod again. Where is the mod chip? There it is. I just like... Let's try again. Come on, glitch. One, two. It's the same kind of pulse, and it feels like it's a too long one. So clock is not connected, but it is right there. Clock is this guy right here. Point D. Ow. Just stabbed myself with a freaking, they're so sharp. .467. It should be okay. Let me see what that goes on in the board. Goes to the eMMC, CPU. That's pretty much it. And how could it not be connected? Oh, no. Hey, it's kind of bad time. So, you saw how it glitched, right? On the video. Well, take a look at this. I do this and this, and look at it. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if that's short or long. And what do they mean? It's either RST is not connected or clock is not connected, but they are connected and I get diode readings from them. Only thing I did while you were gone is change the screen FPC, and it's not even plugged in. So I don't know what could have happened. The draw is 108 milliamps. Let me remove it from the chassis, just to be sure. Yeah, kind of strange. RST B point. Is it B? Where is the B point? Okay, so hold on. RST, let me look at the guide. RST here. Huh. I mean, that's connected well. Let me check the diode reading. Point B. Oh, 1.4 volts. That's too much? Let's check the point itself. Let's check the point itself, which is... I mean, hold on. I had the probes swapped. My bad, my bad. 0.528. That looks more normal. Yeah. It's this one, right? Right behind this flex. This one. Here. Yeah, it's soldered alright, and it says 0.6 now. What does the point itself say now? No, the point itself says 0.66. Still very high, huh? What's on this net? There's the max IC. There's not much. Some test points and the APU itself. So nothing that could actually, you know, bin the freaking screen replacement ribbon fault. If I'm looking at the right net, but I think I am. Yeah, I am. I cleaned the connector already. But let me like see how many ohms we have from the point to point B. 0.2 ohms. So that's fine. Could it be because like it's... No, it's not because it's like flexes or folded. It's all okay. What voltage drop do you get on other points? Let me tell you. Okay, so 3.3 is 0.368. Point C is 0.47. A is 0.5. D is 0.53. B is 0.669. And ground is 0.000. Huh. Interesting. It's just 1, 2. I mean, yeah, you are right. I guess it is reading a bit high, but at the same time, I don't know what to even inspect. You know what I mean? I mean, I did reflow that point just now. It does look kinda, uncleaned. Is this connected right? This is point B. This FPC, this like connector thing has been through a lot. It doesn't look connected to me. I mean, it's attached. Do you think it like maybe it's wrongly attached? Hold on. Let me lift it up. Okay, it was like barely hanging on. Okay. Okay. You may have been onto something. Let me put some flags here. That may be better, yeah? That may be a little bit better. Let's try. Hopefully it's my dodgy soldering. Okay, let me point at the LED. Huh. Not great. Let's try the... Uh, 0.66. What am I doing wrong? Oh yeah, that's a good idea, nanofix. Yeah, we can do that. I'm just gonna open up Discord. Yeah, all right. I think it's still not attached. I guess it could be. Let me remove it like exactly over the point. Oh, you're right. It's still like kinda. And why is it this tricky to attach? Okay, now it's. I think now it's pretty freaking solid. Yeah, look at that bond. I think that's much better. I think. What do we think? I think that's much better. Let's try this again. Let's see if it's still like 0.6 first. Or has it like gone down? Oh, now it's 0.39. Okay. Yo.
Yo.
Hello.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. I think I just have you really quiet. Okay.
It might be my fault if I can't hear you. One sec.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, I think it should be set up correctly.
Yeah, I just
On my end.
figured out that it wasn't attached. It was not attached. Now it is, and the voltage drop is like 0. It's 0.4 now instead of 0.6. So I'm gonna try again now.
I can't hear you, Gozi.
No? Okay, it glitched. Is it better now? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you
No,
now.
it was macOS switching without my knowledge to my capture card as my main input. Thank you. Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you saw the stream, it glitched. It turns out my freaking point was not soldered.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that when I got on the call. It looks like
It was
sometimes
like
it'll
almost
stick
good,
to the
baby
board, but it
good.
won't.
No. It was absolutely not. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to explain stuff like that on chat, so I wanted to pop
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Now that you're here, let me attach the screen, and maybe you can like guide me through the process after, if it
Cool, yeah.
displays.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really done much stuff with those flexes like at all. I don't normally do like flex cables that you solder to the board, so it's like.
Oh, that's fair. That particular point can be really annoying. You have to get a lot of solder on your iron for it to like
Yeah,
bridge
because
across to
when
the
you have
board.
when you have flux, that's actually like it makes your life easier, the flux, because it like when you drag your iron across a lot of points, it will like
Hmm.
be separated, but at the same time it can
Yeah.
separate the two
Yeah,
halves.
yeah, it can kind of work against you as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
On my stream, I was having a lot of trouble with the SoC flex because on one of the SP1 or SP2 points without the capacitor on it, I just could not get solder to bridge to it.
yeah.
If it's like lower down than the point that you're trying to bridge, it's always a pain. These FPCs are also not like super high quality in my experience.
Okay,
Actually, the light one is not horrible, but I
I
don't have a
think
ton of experience with the one that you're using right now because I don't use these chips, but they work. I
yeah,
bet this will glitch now.
it's
I'm
time
betting
to
it'll
see
glitch.
if the screen works.
I mentioned in this is looking good. This is glitching for sure. It's good. Oh, you have the your screen attached.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Moment of truth.
uh it's black screen.
Hmm. Okay.
Huh.
Did you
either
replace did you
either the
replace the display connector or the
I replaced, yeah,
digitizer?
I mean, which one is this? Which one
That's
is?
the digitizer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, then no, then this one looks okay, the one for the display. And I don't know why
Okay.
it's
And you
not
know your
working.
display is good, right?
Yeah, 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 definitely, because I was using
Mm.
this before.
Okay.
We are getting 220 milliamps on the bench. I don't know if
That's a
that's the right one.
little that's a little bit high for a glitch console, but to be 100% honest with you, like I'm more
Oh,
used to
wait. It might be. I am now like thinking. Isn't the on the light consoles? Isn't the backlight from the freaking daughter
Yes,
boards?
good point. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Good point.
I was like, I knew it.
Yeah, very good call. I backlights always get me because I'm so used to OLED boards and like
Hold on.
I'm
Let me
constantly
just.
forgetting backlight on the V1,
Is it?
V2, and the
I'm trying to see like with my flashlight. No, I
it
don't
should be
see
there
any.
should be only something in the very middle of the screen right now.
Yeah,
Like
I
there
don't
should be
see
nothing else.
anything right now. Okay, let me just try with the other cable to just bridge the two things. I have a brand new cable because I ripped so many of these because these are so fragile. So I bought a 5-pack on AliExpress a while back.
You know, I wish I
Because
stocked those. I actually just got some in the mail this morning.
this is the most annoying part of this whole thing is that you have to like bend it 4 times, then through the channel, then to the thing.
Yeah,
I always mess that up. Yeah.
yeah. I don't like light consoles. They're
Are they like
kind of a pain.
both? The question is, are they like how do they go in? They go in like hold on. Let me show you what I mean. They go in like
Face down.
this or like no, this up.
Oh wait, actually,
Cuz
you're making me question. Unfortunately, I don't have. Oh wait, I do have a light, but unfortunately, that's the light with the flex removed fully. I'm gonna have to figure this out too today because I have to replace that flex. I think it's face up if I'm like that looks more correct to me.
yeah,
Let
me
me
too.
just check a
But
video
like
quick.
on
This is not the kind of thing we want to guess on,
yeah,
especially
yeah.
with that backlight I see.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
I think it's that direction. I'm almost positive, just
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
based
me
on
too. Cuz like it just feels right. I mean, the thing is in on like most normal FPCs, it's the other way around, right? But I feel like on this one it was this way up.
yeah, it just depends on the flex. Let's see. Yes, it is. Wait. At least on the daughter board side, it's that way up. Yes, on both sides, it's
Okay,
with the
that's good
pads
to
up.
know.
Oh, Turan knows.
Okay then.
I love your giant resistor in between that. I love that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Okay, the fit, it looks, hold on, let me like zoom out. It looks absolutely great. I'm not gonna, not gonna,
No, don't bother with
yeah, no,
yeah,
no,
unless
not
you can
now,
get the
not now.
console working.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now I should actually be able to turn it on with the power button too, right? I think. Oh yeah,
Oh, true.
yeah,
True.
it's glitching. Hey, okay, you
Hey,
don't
you got
see
it?
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's
Fails to
go.
initialize SD card.
Oh,
Uh,
because you don't have one put in.
yeah, but doesn't it normally say no SD card?
Yes, but if it thinks something's plugged in, I think it tries to.
Huh.
Eh,
Hmm. There's nothing in there.
well, let's see. If you have a, do you have an SD card with Hikate on it?
I do, but it's for a normal switch. Will that work?
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's in.
as long as it has the payload,
It does.
you're
It
fine.
does. Okay. Let me go get it because my switch is downstairs.
Okay.
Okay, but that's already great progress. I have something on screen. Let's
Yeah, it's
go.
awesome. You got a glitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if just to
And
well,
this
I don't
one and
want
this switch took like 1 day instead of 4.
instead of four, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, it was
It's good
like,
stuff.
look,
Nice work on it.
the arm that was holding in the SD card was already in the like locked position when I was going to put
Oh,
in the.
maybe it does
Maybe
detect
it
that.
does
I actually
now.
don't know.
Maybe it does now. Let's see.
I have no clue if that's
Uh, did I hit the right button? No. Okay. Hecate. Okay. Okay, I'm with it.
Yes. Let's go.
Good. Uh, it says 0% battery.
So
Uh,
that could be that's actually could be normal because you're powering with the bench
yeah.
PSU, right? But I
True.
would still check fuel gauge
Yeah,
information.
it is the fuel gauge that's like kind of chipped, so
Ah, okay. It could be
could be. Okay, let me
broken.
like. Where's my phone? Because I would love to do like a. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna do the
Yeah, I'm
overhead
not gonna be
view.
able to help you out if this is all I can see.
Yeah, 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 definitely. Oh my god, you're gonna see my mess of a desk.
Taron, that's good to know. I didn't know that it detects
Yeah, it has
SD
like an
card inserted.
SDID pin. Like it shorts a pin when the SD card is in. That's
See,
cool.
because I'm looking right now at a what's it called? Oh, the SD card itself shorts it to ground or
No, no,
something,
no,
or to
no, no. Where you
like
when you have the
the
reader.
connector.
Oh, grass
Okay.
paddle. Grass paddle. Thank you so much for the
Yo,
$13. I really
let's
appreciate it, man.
go.
Yeah, let's go. When you know when you lock in the SD card, right? When you lock in and there's the spring
Yeah,
that locks it in. Yeah, so
yeah.
someone
I'm
took
look.
out the SD card without pushing it back in, and it made that spring
Right, right, right.
be in the
It
lock
thought it was
position.
connected.
Yeah, and I guess that's
I'm just
connected.
looking at an SD card slot right now from the Switch V1, and I'm trying to figure out where it would be shorting. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, I see it. It does. It shorts the pin to the shield, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
Mm.
But I know what you mean, where people just rip the SD card out
Yeah,
without unclicking it or whatever.
I have to. I've sent myself because I don't know how else to do this. So I sent myself a link for the app that I'm using to share my camera
Oh,
because it's a pre-made link. So I mailed it to myself. So now every time I want to do this, I need to. I should have put it in a freaking like notes app or something. Whatever.
I'll open one later, Turan. I'll totally take a look at it. Is it the same link every time, Gozi? For
Uh,
your
yeah, it is.
I have the same problem with my thermal camera. Every time I want to use it, I use a screen share app for my phone, and it's always a nightmare to set up.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the tabletop view. Oh, wait, again? No way.
What?
Is that did
Oh,
that?
grass.
Yeah, grass paddle. What was it? Was it a duplicate or did he actually? Hold on. Let me check the leaderboard thingy.
That I think that takes a sec to update. I'm not sure though.
I'm not sure, but if that was again, I mean, just generally, thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate it. I'm just gonna. I don't think. Yeah, you. Because I don't have the. I'm sorry, man. I don't have Uh, the. The scenes set up correctly, so they can't hear you right now. Okay, now they
Oh, no
can.
problem.
Now they can. Okay. I think that's all. Okay, now I need to tidy my desk a bit because I haven't done that for a long time because I didn't need to. No one was looking. Okay. Let me take my microscope off. Oh no, my phone rotated because the cable is like.
It's around.
Yeah, it's the wrong way around. Hold on. Figuring it out.
No, I was laughing at what Turan said. He said, "I'm gonna stream too and be rich."
Okay, I'm just gonna push the things around. I'm so sorry. Okay. Uh,
Wasn't
now,
it lovely to see something on the screen? That's
yeah,
great. It's good to see.
I'm gonna. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it! Hold on, I have to Control Z. I wanted to zoom in on the screen, but it's instead I made the browser bigger because it's like invisible, the overlay for the chat.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Hold on, adjustments. Okay, this is the browser that's with my, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm sorry if the quality will be not great after
You
zooming
could
so
you could
much.
also zoom in with your phone, right? Or no?
Can I? Oh, that's a good point. Oh, yes, I can.
Hey, let's go. That's gonna be nicer for quality to see what's going on the
Definitely.
screen. Cool. Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. It's
Cool, cool,
also
cool.
zoomed in here and here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So, well, first I would like to see the fuel gauge. Is it like working? Okay, the touch screen
Nice,
is
your
working.
digitizer works. Good.
Yeah. I
So
was
go to
worried because I clicked it once and it didn't do anything. Okay.
so
Where?
I'll go to console info,
Console info. Yeah, makes sense.
and then I always have to like tap 1,000 things. Oh no, maybe okay.
I mean, it's like
And then
half working. Maybe there's flux in the
uh,
thing.
could be. Um, and then go to battery.
Battery. Okay.
This will show us if we have a fuel gauge IC. We have nothing showing up, so your fuel gauge might be bad.
PMIC info max.
Usually you'll have like existing um like we shouldn't jump to conclusions until we connect the battery maybe, but I think this is a bad fuel gauge. Usually you'll have at least some information here, like
Uh,
even from an old console.
yeah, that might not be great because I had two fuel gauges and I broke one.
Okay. Yeah, because even if we do a level 3 unbrick, like custom firmware doesn't skip the need for the Horizon OS to have a fuel gauge to boot. So it won't. The Switch essentially won't fully boot without a working fuel gauge.
I'm just checking all of them. Can at least one have it? No, they're all gone. Dang it. Might have to
I wish
order.
there was like a bypass I knew of, because I'm sure there's like a way you can kind of. I'm sure there's a way to like possibly fool it into booting, but I don't know of a way without one. Um, but yeah, we'll definitely need that
I
to
mean,
test boot,
you know
unfortunately.
what? We do have the other one, I think. Yeah, it's cracked, but in a different spot. We
Do we
could.
know if it's bad?
It's probably
Because
it probably
how
might be.
cracked is it? Is it like partially cracked? Because I've seen cracked ones that work.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have a 50-50 here, right?
It could be worth attempting. Just don't lose it.
Yeah, it's tiny. I think it's worth it. Like, I mean, we are here already.
For
Like,
sure. But in the meantime, you could still do everything else since we're in Hecate.
yeah, that's a good idea because I can always do the field gauge later and.
So the next
But
thing I would check is if the NAND is connected well. So if you click eMMC,
hold on,
we
I
want
am
to
putting
see.
away the field gauge.
Oh, no problem. Take your time.
Yeah,
Take your time.
I need to put it in a safe place. Okay. So eMMC, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
I
good.
see
That's good
green
stuff.
stuff. I think that's good.
That's great. So next question: do you want to back up all this stuff for like where did this NAND come from? Was this NAND on this console?
Nope. The NAND on this console was the one that had a hole in it, so it was
Okay,
not this
so
one.
do you want the contents of this NAND in case you can get the other board working that this came from? You know what
Okay,
I mean?
I'm gonna say something really dumb, but I kinda like mixed them all up.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, can you like deduce which one it is? Because it's not this one. It's not going to be the one with the NAND missing, right? So you have two other switches. So it can only be from the other switch, right?
Hold on. Uh, yeah, let me go back memory lane on how. Okay, so
It's worth it because like if later on
yeah.
you fix the other board
Okay,
and you
so
need a NAND
this one
backup,
is without
you
an
know.
APU and it has an AND already on it,
Okay, so it's not that.
so it's not that.
I mean, I guess it's always possible you swap them around beforehand, but you know, worth just looking or.
So now we have the one that I had that was semi-working. There's the one that what was bad with it? Oh yeah, this is the laminated board from the back. There's our popcorn potato chip board. Uh, but
Let
yeah,
it
that
rest
that
in
didn't
peace.
have an ant. That didn't have an ant. The popcorn chip.
That's
Because
right. That's the one that was the one that you worked on
okay,
at first with no NAND.
and then we have so it could be either one of those three.
Which three?
Uh,
You have
so
more?
well, three. There are three of them. One is the one that has a delaminated near the M92.
And that's the one that like partially works, right?
No.
No,
That
okay.
was the one
Because I
that.
remember there was one where you could push down on it and it
Yeah.
worked.
That's another
That's so
candidate.
funny.
That's the other
Okay, okay.
candidate. That's the
Okay,
other
and you
candidate.
didn't take the NAND off that one, right? Or did you?
I
For the
did.
other for the
I
first
did.
console.
Because I wanted
Okay.
to be sure that it wasn't an ant. Like this NAND works, so I know it's not. So that's kind of dumb because I should have freaking because that
At
that
least
that's
kept
a
track of that
that's a
one, yeah.
pair. That's a good pair. Yeah.
I mean, I would, regardless, just for your sake, I would back up the
Hmm.
contents on this
Y-
NAND.
What we
Um,
could do, we could go back on the stream. I guess it's good that I
you
streamed it all.
you
Uh,
could check, yeah, the part number, the date code or whatever on the.
yeah. I mean, just the I think that just the vendor will be enough maybe.
It could be, yeah,
Because
unless you
the
have multiple of the same. Because
yeah.
the on the Samsung chips, the very first line is generally unique to the chip.
I mean, the other two NANDs that I have here,
Sorry, the last one.
other two NANDs are from like someone that I don't know and Samsung. So this is SK Hynix. I don't know. Hold on, let me. Or I mean, dang it, it's like freaking 16 hours of stream.
I mean, you could always do this later. Like
Yeah, I
you,
could. We
the
could
thing
just
is,
back it
like,
up now and.
I would back it up regardless. Like even if,
Yeah,
it's just
definitely.
it's also if you don't have NAND dumps around, it's nice to have them for
Mm.
donors. Uh, although we wouldn't have the keys, I guess, for this console, but you
What's that?
can. Yeah, so this benchmarks read and write speeds of the NAND, which is really useful sometimes, like if you want to make sure the NAND is healthy.
Yeah, that
So
might be
the
a
the
good
NAND
idea.
could work and can initialize at full speed like that. I always check that max rate and current rate right next to the like pop-up window there, where it
Yeah,
says 400 megabytes per second.
it
See
says
those two lines?
220 megabytes per second.
No, the so that's the benchmark, but underneath the benchmark, on like the window we were on before,
Ah.
there's two lines that are
Oh yeah, max rate,
saying
current rate.
yes. So those two, if those can sometimes be set lower, like at HS200, I think is the protocol. So it can actually be instead of 400 there, it could say 200. If that's the case, then the NAND is not like fully attached to the board or
No,
it's
it says
failing or
400. So
yeah, so 400 is always good. So that's HS400. It's fully initialized,
good, good.
and we're reading stuff from it. But even when that's the case, you can still have NANDs. I've seen NANDs that looked good on that first screen, but when you benchmark them, they're like super slow on some of their read-write speeds. Um, this is looking pretty good.
Yeah,
Uh,
I see one that says 322 megabytes per second. That's pretty good.
yeah, so there's sequential. It does like essentially it does like a sequential read, and then a sequential, or I think it's I don't know if it's doing a read or write right now. A raw read. So these are all reads. So it's doing a sequential read and then a sequential uh, read of a smaller amount. I actually don't know what that second test is compared to the first one, but then the last one is a random one. So it'll test the read speeds here in different ways.
I mean, I see
And
that it's
it's
like sequential 16 megabytes, sequential 4 kilobytes, random 4 kilobytes.
yes,
It's just at different offsets.
yes, at different offsets of the NAND. Yeah. Um, so this is a relatively healthy NAND. I mean, you can see it under average. Um, you can compare the green numbers under the average column to the percentile
Oh yeah, yeah.
on the right. So you're looking pretty good. Like it's
Okay, that's good. That's good.
oh, I guess 95th and 5th. I didn't really realize that that's like within that particular test, which like how fast the read and writes were, I guess.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
guess the.
Anyways,
Yeah, okay, that's good.
that's looking fine. Those are all somewhat reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing I would check is hardware and fuses. Just check that page to see. Um, so oh, you got a pretty good speedo for your CPU. It's a 1700, right? That's
Uh,
not too bad for a light console.
yeah, I mean CPU speed of 1709. I don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
yeah. It's just like I don't actually quite understand the speedo values or how it reads them or how that works, but I know it's like essentially like it's it's a metric for the speed of the silicon. So it's kind of like a lottery. So pretty solid speedos for a
Yeah, I see.
uh
I see. Turan says, "Damn, look at that speedos."
yeah. Oh, your GPU is 1722 and SoC is 1736. That's a nice light you have
Yeah.
there. Some people, so essentially, in the I didn't know this until Soul reached out to me, who often jumps in my streams. He's like big in the, and a few other people on the Discord are big into the overclocking scene, and obviously silicon that you get on your
Yeah, yeah,
Switch
yeah.
is like a
Silicon
lottery.
lottery.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
some
yeah.
people get better better SoCs than others. So this is actually considered pretty. I think this is the best light. I don't think I've ever seen a light that's this good, to be
Yeah.
honest. But I don't look at them too often, so
Damn, damn, that's
uh,
pretty good.
that's solid.
Okay, okay.
Anyways, so otherwise, I'm just sort of looking if so we do have a burnt fuse count. This is going to be helpful where it says 21 or 22 burnt fuses. I can't quite
21.
read it. Yeah, okay. So it's saying any Horizon OS version, the console should boot normally with any Horizon OS version 20.0.0 in that range. If we updated Hikate, it would actually give us a better range. Because this is an old version of Hikate because it's only I think not that many firmware versions were released, or not as many when this version
Yeah.
was out. So
Huh.
if you do update the payload on your SD card, you should see actually a range of firmwares there, which we can use to decide which
I mean,
firmware to use when doing
I
the
didn't
unbrick.
think it was that long ago. But then again, I
What did you
guess
say?
I didn't think it was that long ago since I did like an update
Oh,
of the
probably
Hikate.
not. It's probably only. It's just the fact that Nintendo's released, more firmware versions
Ah,
since
okay,
you
okay.
put this on the SD card.
Yeah, but
So
this
it could have been, 2 months ago, and
yeah,
it'll
but
still
this
be
this
outdated.
one this one definitely is older because it's been for like a year in a box.
But anyways, I mean, everything's looking pretty normal. You can see that the RAM is initialized. It looks good. I mean, we wouldn't probably get a picture at all if it wasn't, but the touch, like the display and the digitizer are both recognized. You can see we
Yeah,
have an
yeah,
ID for the digitizer. So this is just all nice, like to look at and
yeah.
see that, like, this, especially if you replace a bunch of ports or a bunch of chips. Like, actually, if you close this and go back to the battery info, there's on the bottom left, you'll see the max chip. So there's two. On the light, there's the main one, which is the one I think you replaced, which is the 77620. That's the one
Mm.
that generates like 1.8,
Yeah,
1.3,
yeah, yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, yeah, I
1,
know.
1.1. And then you have the CPU GPU power management IC, which is the 77812. And that's also on the V2 console and on the OLED console, and that's a secondary power regulator for the SoC essentially, and also generates a rail for the RAM, for the DRAM.
Mm.
Um, so
Okay.
it's good to see that those are functional because the secondary power regulator, I think even if that's non-functional, you can sometimes still get a glitch, I believe. I might be wrong. I don't know if it will show a display, but anyways, that's just good to look at. And then you have the battery charger IC. That's just going to be your BQ chip. Uh, and then the PD IC, I'm pretty sure that's the
M92. Yeah,
M92.
it's
Yeah.
disconnected because I haven't put it on the board yet.
Oh yeah, you can see it's not there. So this is a great screen to look at to see if your power ICs are initialized and looking
Yeah,
good. And the fuel
pretty
gauge
cool.
obviously is shot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to probably, yeah, swap that out. And then the nice thing is, like you've mentioned, you don't need the M92 necessarily for boot. So it'll give an error, but we'll be able to see if it boots
Yeah.
without it. Um, so I guess it's up to you. Do you want to try the other fuel gauge, or do you want to just go ahead with the unbrick process?
I mean, we could while we're here, we could just unbrick it and then try
Sure.
to do the fuel gauge. Yeah.
Cool.
So
So the first thing you're gonna want to do
you said to
before we do anything,
yeah, to back up it. Yeah. You said.
yeah, we want to do two things. So first get the console keys. I always like to do this first. How big is your SD card?
128 gigs.
Oh, perfect. Okay. And there's like at least 32 gigs of space, right?
It's a good question.
I would check because you're gonna need 32 gigs of free space to dump the NAND on this console. Oh, it'll
Oh,
show you on the bottom left there, I think.
side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you should be good, right? You have like 50 gigs,
Uh, yeah, that is 50.
40 to
Yeah, yeah,
50
yeah, yeah.
gigs or
You're right. You're
something.
right. Yeah.
Um,
Because
and
it's like in
FAT32 is good.
millibytes instead of megabytes.
Yeah, megabyte. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be megabytes. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And then you can see you have a vendor ID for this. Is actually a good screen to look at too, because I have actually had as certain like fake SD cards that customers have provided where they just got like a cheap one that like overwrites data every time
Mm.
you
No, no,
hit the
no. This
max.
is this
Like,
is this is an official one. I mean,
yeah, yeah. I just want to point out you can look at vendor ID. It'll actually say fake. Um, it'll tell
okay.
you like in parentheses or right there. It'll say like fake
Is
instead
that
of the
Kingston?
actual
Yes, it
vendor.
is. It is Kingston. Exactly. Yes,
So
someone
that's
in the
just.
chat was asking.
Oh yeah, someone asked about if it's Kingston. Um, anyways, that's just a good thing to check if you ever like are unsure about your SD card because I have seen fake SD cards cause like big problems with
Mm.
um like I think it's corrupted a NAND before for me where
Ooh.
I've had to do an unbrick because I didn't check to see if it was a fake SD and I was generating like an EMU NAND and it was like reading from the NAND or something while the console just crashed or I don't really know
Uh,
how it would have done that, but I've had problems. All that says I've had problems with fake SDs. But yeah, we can dump keys now. So if you go back to the payload screen or like the home screen, I guess, and then go to the
to click it a couple times because maybe because the console is so like flimsy because it doesn't have the back attached.
oh, could be. I know
I
what
have
you
to
mean.
press hard for it to register, you know. And I don't want to
uh,
press hard because there's a very fragile ribbon right below it.
yeah, you're smart.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So I would do payloads first,
Okay.
and then oh, you don't have any. Okay,
Mm.
so um, we're gonna have to. You could back up the NAND first
Okay. Okay.
before while you go find some lockpick RCM or something. But you could go, so you could go to tools then,
Mm-hmm.
and then back up eMMC on the top
Ah.
left.
Okay. I see that.
And then so you could do boot 0, boot 1 separate from the raw GPP. So there's the boot partitions that you can back up on the top left,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one right below it is the sort of like the rest of the NAND. So the boot partitions will actually back up pretty fast. So you can click that. Um, you may have done this with your other console. The nice thing is it essentially will back up to a unique ID. So you can see the file path there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That ID that shows up after the backup folder is unique to your specific NAND that you have in this console.
Ah,
So
okay.
it'll if you swap the NAND out and do another backup of boot 0, boot 1, it'll put it in a separate folder. So just keep,
Oh, that's good.
it's on their stream, so we could just keep track of the ID in case you have another
Okay.
backup
So
on your
now do the whole now.
SD card. Yes, yeah, and this might take like 15, 20 minutes
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
for the whole thing.
That's probably a bit bigger. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's about 30-ish. I think 29 gigs or
Yeah,
something.
29 gigs and I have 51. So okay.
Yeah, it should be good.
And yeah,
Um,
while does you said that like some payloads I need.
so yeah, you're gonna need lockpick RCM because essentially there are keys that are assigned to the SoC or the board that you have this NAND on that aren't currently paired to the NAND contents, right? So it's essentially the encryption keys. I think it's on the SoC. I don't really understand if it must be on the SoC. I used to think that it was reading keys partially from the SoC and partially from a chip. Um, but after seeing a few people do SoC swaps without swapping that security chip, it seems to work anyway. So it must all be on the SoC. Anyways, so
Mm-hmm.
there's keys on the SoC that are unique to the SoC that are also unique to the NAND it was paired with. So in order to decrypt the contents of the NAND, so you can still back up these NAND contents. Obviously, like you can get a dump, but you're not going to ever be able to um, essentially decrypt these particular NAND contents you're backing up with like uh, without the keys that this NAND came from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but so all that to say is there's a payload that allows you to dump the keys for the particular console. There's there's kind of two places the keys live. There's keys on the SoC and then there's keys on the NAND in the prod info partition of the NAND. We obviously won't have that for this console. So when you dump the keys on this console, it's going to give an error because it won't be able to dump the NAND keys, but it will at least still dump the console keys or the SoC keys. Um, so you can get the keys with something called lockpick RCM. It used to be on GitHub. I think it got taken down,
No,
but
I mean I downloaded it from GitHub while you were
oh, it's back.
explaining.
It's back on. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
must have.
Firmware
I
19.0, yeah, is the latest
Yes.
one. Okay.
Uh, I would actually. So this is total. This is gonna work fine. You can use this one. There's one that Aesthetics I think made like a fork or something
Oh,
that Aesthetics made, which is essentially a. He calls it Lockpick RCM Pro, and it's nice because it actually, on top of dumping the keys, it also dumps your prod info partition from the NAND. In this case, it's not going to do that because it's going to try to do that. It's just going to be kind of useless to you in this case because it's not the NAND for this particular console, but it can be nice, later on down the road if you have paired NAND SoC to just have that as a backup because without having to back up the entire NAND, essentially, you can essentially just dump the prod info partition. But anyways, yeah, the one that you found on GitHub is fine.
okay, okay. Hmm.
Um, and that you can just pop essentially into your payloads folder.
Okay, that's gonna be another thing. Do I have an SD card reader anywhere?
So fortunately, you don't actually need one as long as you have a USB-C cable to plug
Okay,
the
yeah,
switch
I
in.
do have a USB-C cable. That's good.
Because you can mount the SD card through the switch on your
But
computer.
while it's doing the backup too, or no?
No, no, no. You won't be
Okay,
able to do
okay.
that. Yeah, you'll have to wait for this.
Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna take a while. It's 3% only. Not
yeah, but it's good to kind of understand it's when you're doing especially when you're doing a level 3 unbrick like we're gonna do with this one, it's good to sort of try to understand the structure of like what you're actually doing when doing the unbrick because it gets a little complicated and the the processes like people put online, like the step-by-step guides for level 3 unbricks, as well as the NanFix Pro that Aesthetics created. There's, general like steps that you can always follow, and most of the time you're going to be good. But there's oftentimes like weird situations. Like in this case, you have a NAND that not a brand new NAND, but a NAND that's from an existing switch that already has data on it. So when you do certain steps of people's guides, it might just be assuming that you have a brand new one, or so like you can run into situations where like it just doesn't work,
mm,
and you kind of have to like troubleshoot a bit yourself and um, figure out why the console's not booting. But essentially, the whole the whole point of the level 3 unbrick process is to it's only level 3 is only ever used if you have zero backup of the NAND
yeah.
from the console that you're trying to fix, right? Or from the SoC that's on the console
Mm,
you're trying to fix. Because if you have any semblance of like a NAND backup, you always want to use that
mm.
because that will allow your console to go online.
I mean, I am kind
Even if
of
you
wondering, like, sure, this thing like had a hole in it, but like, let's see if it's actually shorted.
that would be
The,
good. Yeah, you could check the power rails, the 3.3 and 1.8. I actually have good readings for you with the chip off if you want those
oh,
with diode mode.
like on the chip? Okay, okay,
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. If you could send those,
for sure.
I'll tell you, cause maybe it like had like a weird blowout, but still works. I mean, that's really unlikely, but who knows? Maybe there's a
It's
miracle.
possible. Is the NAND burnt itself
Uh,
in any area, or is it
I
just the
mean,
PCB that got burnt?
it's the PCB. It was between the NAND and the PCB. There was like a, a, a couple of pads that got destroyed, but
Mm. So keep in mind the um,
it was
reading.
mostly 1.8 volt pads.
Okay, the readings I'm going to send you are for an OLED NAND, so it's a larger NAND. It's a different NAND, but it's the same pinout, so it might,
Just
it should be
don't
somewhat
to
similar,
not see zero. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is for 1.8 in Discord, and then I'll give you the one for 3.3 as well.
I see TFN repairs in the chat. Anyone has a working fuel gauge for Gozi?
I do actually. I just ordered a bunch. I can send you some.
I don't know if that would be very economical to, to send it all the way to Poland.
They are cheap, so they're kind of cheap. We would probably spend more in shipping than they're worth.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
I just bought like 8 because I actually just ran out of fuel gauges too. I just swapped a few around on some boards.
Yeah, I
don't
might
think I
have to
any more.
order like 3 more or 4, because there are still some boards that could be saved.
Yeah, they're good to have. They're also like very easily chipped and on an area of the board that easily gets like
Yep.
smashed if you're like just throwing your donor boards in a box or something. So good to have them.
Yeah. Okay, I need to find the
So I
ground.
gave you resistance to ground readings and voltage drop to ground readings on 1.8 and 3.3, and I'll show you. I'll send you a data sheet for the NAND so you can check that and compare. Yeah, 10 of anything. That's the move, Dave. Where's my reference? Here it is. Nintendo. Okay, so here's the data sheet for the light specific NAND.
Okay.
So the pinout on all of them, for at least the power rails, is the same on all consoles, but actually I don't know about the V1, V2 NANDs, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. But it doesn't matter because we're not working on a V1, V2.
Yeah. Let me just scroll wherever the pin.
Nano Express has everything.
Yeah. Okay, there it is.
Just for switches, James. James, I have a unboxing video coming out tomorrow. We're like synced up, I swear to God. And I have like 2 of the things you have in your video. But none of the crazy interesting things. So we didn't overlap too much. JFix and I just are constantly buying the exact same tools for our videos. I did copy him though on a little repair pad he bought. I'm loving this thing. It's incredible.
That's you know what? Is it like the same thing? Because the pads that were blown out, they say on the datasheet there are no connects. That can be.
You have to recognize that you have to flip it's the top down view on the
Oh
on the data
no,
sheet.
I cannot.
So you have to flip it in your head. It's always a pain in the ass.
No. Okay.
Sometimes data sheets will have the opposite view for you, but it's not all the time.
Oh
And
man,
these don't, unfortunately.
I'm gonna mess this
I got
up.
really good at doing this recently because I took so many notes on the SoC and on the
Okay, I guess
and on
this
the
is
NAND.
VSS then. Oh my god. Okay.
For 3.3 is easy because it's if you switch to your scope, I can also
Oh, that's like.
I
Hold
don't know.
on. I would have to.
I don't know if that's an easy process for you. I'm sorry.
It's easy enough for me to do. I'm just gonna have to. Oh,
Oh no.
what happened?
Oh no. Did your power supply get disconnected?
0 amps, 0 milliamps. It just turned off?
That's not
I
good.
don't have a heatsink on, if that's a bad thing. Let me see
Did
if
you
it's
happen
like
to like?
hot.
No, you
It's
shouldn't
not
need a
hot.
heatsink for the NAND dump.
It's not hot.
I've monitored these things under a thermal camera while doing
Oh
Hecate stuff, and
no.
it never gets hot.
Yeah, it disconnected because the wires were under stress. Dang it.
Oof, yeah, okay. It should be fine. It's
Yeah,
just
I know. It's just we lost a couple minutes of progress.
yeah, it's true.
Okay, fortunately, I like. Okay, not that fortunate. Oh, No, okay. Fortunately, I didn't rip anything.
I
Very
try
good.
to be first, said James.
What?
J Fix said I try to be
Oh yeah.
first with the tools.
Okay, I'm just trying to solder. I'm trying to solder with a iron that's off. Why isn't it melting?
I do that too often, dude.
Okay.
James, those Ameo reballing things are gonna change your life. I haven't tried the XZ ones. I have to check those out.
Yeah, I think they're pretty similar from what I've seen. I mean, I haven't used them at all, but apparently,
Yeah, I think
they look similar to me.
yeah.
Okay, let's turn the power supply on. Hopefully, everything's still good. This is the power button.
They
Yeah.
seem to be more like
Okay,
CPU and mobile
it still glitches. Good, and we're
centric.
we're in Hecate. Okay, let me just put this console aside while it's gonna do the dump, because my power, I should have made longer power wires, but I don't know, I was stingy, I guess. Cut, measure once, cut twice. So they're barely long enough, because they were fine for the diagnostic.
I have the same problem sometimes. I need to get long. I have to get more like banana jack
Backup
wires. I
eMMC.
have like not that many.
Checking for
Made a
available
mistake on my
free
video.
space. An existing backup has been detected. Yeah. Power to continue. Which one
Oh,
was power?
James.
Which one was power now? I think this one. Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Cool.
Now the console is aside, so nothing should bump it anymore.
I'm the measure twice, cut three times type of person, says Dave.
Okay. Microscope time. And I have to plug in the HDMI too. Okay, that's our beautiful eMMC right here. You can see the hole.
Oh, those I can already see just the burnt 1.8 pads
Yeah.
of the NAND. Those are 100% 1.8 right there.
Yeah.
Now, it's just so gone.
Yeah, it is gone, yeah.
I think this is gonna be a goner, my friend.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can check.
We can check. Who knows? A miracle.
Can you see the Y shape of the 1.8?
Yeah. I see it. Are there any more 1.8 pads than those three?
Yeah, I think actually the one right under the bottom one, that's the bottom one being in the Y shape.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hold on.
If I remember
I'm trying
correctly.
to see where that even is. I don't. Cause it's like cause it's like flipped, but flipped like.
And I think there's one on the other side of the chip too. So you should have, if the pads are gone, that I'm just worried that I'm less worried about the pads being gone. I'm more worried about the fact that they're burnt off and probably the NAND is not okay.
It's fine. Okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Gozi burned off the board. What do you think happened?
I have no idea what could have possibly happened for it to do that. Damn. It must have been so much current running through the NAND. Maybe it was like a max IC that like put the whole VSys rail into 1.8 or something.
You know, I have seen 3.3 rail get shorted through to this to the 1.8 rail, so it sent too much voltage. But
Yeah,
I don't think it would do that. I think you're right that this has to be something like VSys going directly there somehow.
Okay, so if you could flip the image in your mind and tell me which one is ground.
So, um, let's see. I
Like
have
the
to pull up
easiest one
the.
for me to probe, like not in the middle of this thing.
I don't have ground memorized on this. Let's see. This is gonna be. The... Okay, actually, the ground is gonna be in the middle of the three burnt pads.
Oh,
So you can put your red probe on that one, and then the black probe you can put on.
in the middle, so this one?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then hold it in a way so that you can, because
Oh,
you're covering the other pad, you're gonna have
okay.
to
Hold on.
probe.
I have to. If that doesn't ruin it for you.
That's
Okay.
perfect. And then two up from that now with this
Okay.
orientation.
Okay.
It's
So
gonna be your 1.8 rail.
this one.
Yeah.
0.462.
That actually could be okay. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I hate that.
I
I hate that that's giving a good reading.
yeah,
That makes
as
me
soon as
upset.
it finishes that dump, I am putting that down. Either
You're
like
putting the NAND back on the board, you're
yeah,
saying?
we must, because
Bro, you're
even
crazy. Wait,
if
check
it's like
3.3 first.
even if it's oh yeah 3.32 3.32 you're right.
Yeah,
Hold on. Yeah.
that's
Because
so funny.
if it is, I mean, I don't think it's a good idea to keep it on the board, but to take a dump of it and move it to
It's
someone
not a bad idea.
else.
So 3.3 is easy to find if you just look for the one pad that's like in that center ring that's you know what I mean?
What, this one?
So that's not 3.3, but if you go into the corner of the center square now,
This one?
so like yeah, so that the two on either side are 3.3. So the two
This one?
right next to like
Oh,
the two
okay. This one.
yeah, one below or one to the left. Yeah, those are and then same on the opposite corner of that little center square, you have the same sort of pattern.
Yep, and it's both 0.496.
Okay, that's good too. That should be a little bit higher than
Oh
1.8.
my
So
god, no way, this
check
could actually be
check resistance to ground on 1.8 too, just to kind of
a resistance.
just to
Okay,
see,
okay.
because you're gonna have a bigger range or variation with resistance to ground than you're gonna have with
Okay, hold on.
diode mode, which can sometimes be helpful in situations like this.
33 kilo ohms.
Oh, that's low.
That's low?
Did you do which direction did you do?
Was it supposed to be black on ground? Yeah, hold on.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, 570 kilo ohm.
Oh, good. That's a good reading.
Oh my god, no way.
And then check 3.3. You should get like in the tens of mega ohms, like probably 30 to 40 megs.
Yeah, I see it's 19 mega ohms and climbing.
Yeah, okay, that's probably fine. It's my meter's probably gonna read differently than yours in
Or like
mega ohms.
15. Yeah, well, it's in. If it's more than 10 mega ohms, I think it's okay.
Dude, that's crazy. If you
That
see, if you
really,
start
that
seeing
really is
like,
crazy.
if you start seeing like half of that resistance to ground on a NAND, then it's gonna be a failing NAND. But that's crazy that it's reading well.
Yeah, like
I can't believe that.
how? Okay, let's reball it, I guess, because it's only like 6% done.
I don't know, TFN. It's still possible. It's a dead chip, but it's reading good, which is weird. Like usually, if you have a problem like a short through 1.8 or something, you're gonna have a really low resistance to ground on that rail on the chip. But in this case, it's reading like a normal, healthy NAND, which bothers me. I'm happy.
Whatever
I
do you
hope this.
mean?
I hope for you that this thing
It is a
can pull
100%
stuff
healthy
off.
now.
100%.
No one would know. No one would know.
It's not even like there's multiple pads for 1.8 for a reason.
No. That's just for.
It's just for looks.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have a good point that you could just get a dump. I was gonna say, you don't have like a NAND to
I
SD
wish.
card
I wish, man.
adapter.
I might
Because
buy
you
because
can.
I have to make a big AliExpress shopping haul. I might get
Mm,
that. Because the
yeah,
thing is,
I
I
think
don't
they're not
have
too
my
much.
flux is running out. I need to get some.
Need more flux.
Need more flux. Yeah. Maybe just since I'm on AliExpress, maybe like stick a tweezer or two.
Dude, you should see my AliExpress carts like
Yeah, I know.
every
I
two
see it. I
weeks.
see them.
I just like I can't. I have problems. I can't buy like one thing ever, even though I only ever need like maybe two or three things at a time, like part wise.
Yeah, I mean that looks totally fine.
Honestly, yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what would have happened to those pads. Like, I guess
I mean they are both gone from the chip and from the board,
that's crazy.
right? Like what? What happened?
What?
They must have took a lot of current.
I mean, it wouldn't have been able to, right? Because if you, I mean, unless I guess here's the thing: is like certain. It's very possible that when you apply a voltage to those pads, the resistance to ground is going to technically drop. Uh, so like reading those points with your meter off of the board without any power, um,
Yeah, I get
the
what you mean.
resistance to ground and the impedance of that could
Since
potentially
since this
change
is gonna
depending on.
take like freaking forever, you know what we could do? I have some 0.1 millimeter wire. I don't have. I guess I'm using the bench PSU.
Oh,
Hmm.
you're thinking to.
Yeah, I'm thinking to power it outside and see how much like it draws maybe or what. I
Yeah.
don't even know what
I mean,
what was the plan
that's
here.
not a. No, no. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I don't have any good readings for that. I should actually check that.
But
I don't have
yeah,
any.
my power supply is kind of occupied right now.
It's
So.
fair.
Hmm.
Um,
But do I have any other device that gives? I mean, I don't. I have, but what's the point if it's not gonna tell me how much it draws? Hmm. Well,
we can always do it later. It's good to take notes about stuff like that because, like, you know, this information doesn't really exist right now anywhere.
yeah,
The best source of info for stuff like this right now is Retro Six. Luke has like a bunch of notes on the V1 V2 consoles, but no OLED information and no like. I mean, I'm sure he has that info. I don't know that he's spent the time to put it on his wiki. I love that guy's wiki.
yeah, me too.
He's kind of a goat of the repair community. I don't know how much time it took to put all this info together, but it's got to be my goodness. He has the best like pictures too, like screenshots of chips and things.
Yeah.
Outside of Fix My App also has some really nice videos. But if you ever get the chance, I would totally tune into Luke's streams. He has like just stupid knowledge for consoles. It's just amazing. Some of the stuff he knows. He loves his oscilloscope too. He's like one of the few console repair techs I see like fully utilize their scope. I learned so much from watching him. And he like the dude is like rebuilding entire PCBs for like retro consoles. He's like redesigning and like recreating entire PCBs for them. It's sick. No TFM, we don't know. We can only really guess.
The vaporizer.
I'd be surprised if
Uh,
if it was that it took too much current, but it's possible. I mean, something had to have taken too much current. Like it either shorted to ground, to that center ground pad somehow. Maybe there was like flux or too much like.
Oh yeah, maybe it was like someone had like a solder paste spill. I don't know. This
It
is
could be.
so far fetched.
It could be as simple as like just unevaporated liquid underneath that area. Like any
Oh
sort of
yeah,
anything.
you're right. Liquid damage, because I saw that the board had like things of like corrosive things.
Oh
Like
yeah, there you go. That is
I
totally
I
liquid
I
damage
saw
then.
I saw like the edges of the board were like
Well,
flaked away.
that kind of explains why the NAND reads good, right? Because it's just shorting. The reason those burnt was because it was shorting to ground. The current went through to ground directly to the
Yeah,
pad, like next to
this
it, probably.
band might actually be good. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's revolt it. That would be such an epic fix.
That would be sick if you can reuse the NAND. I mean, like you said, I would definitely get a backup
Yeah,
and keep that on hand for the day that this
definitely.
NAND
Yeah.
decides to jump off a cliff. Aren't you just in love with this magnetic thing? Makes my makes me smile every time I use it.
We're 14% done. This is gonna take a long time.
Yeah, it takes like 20 some
Yeah.
minutes with usually. It also depends on the speed of your SD card,
Oh, you're right. I don't know how fast my SD card is.
which you can also benchmark too, by the way, in
Oh,
Hecate
okay.
if you ever want to. Hecate is like I don't know like how many people worked on that project, but it's crazy how much stuff that thing does.
Yeah.
And like how little it's talked about in the repair scene. I don't like the only again the only other
Yeah,
person
it helps
I've
so much
seen
with
like that
diagnostics.
heavily, yeah, the only person I've seen that heavily uses the Pico outside of me for like switch repair is again Luke. Luke does has a lot of I know a lot of other people use it. It's just like on YouTube at least, it's not talked about a whole lot.
Mm.
And it's just the best. It's the best tool for repair for switches, in my opinion. Outside of, the bench power supply and normal repair techniques. It's just like with consoles these days, you're just such in like a
Mm.
black box with everything outside of like if all of
Yeah.
your power rails look good and everything, you don't really know what to do from there
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
manufacturers just like tell the console not to boot if like the smallest thing doesn't work. I am gonna have to run to a meeting in 20-ish minutes,
Oh, okay.
but I'll be free after
Okay,
the
okay.
meeting.
I was like worried that two balls were stuck in the stencil, and then I remembered.
You realize there's probably actually the one more that's not actually stuck to anything. I
Yeah,
probably guess.
I mean,
I think the one maybe
I mean, maybe this brush is too soft or what?
I don't know, but the
No, this
the
is a pretty
one
tough brush, and it's still like,
okay, yeah, maybe the one above that ground point looked like it was burnt earlier,
oh,
but you know
maybe
what I mean?
maybe it has enough to clash itself there.
It's possible. I would just be worried that it's the ball attached itself to like a ground nearby.
Oh.
So I would just check to make sure it's not reading ground because then it would short the 1.8 rail to ground.
Okay, which one? Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah, the one you just pointed at.
Okay, okay. Just gonna do a simple like beep test.
Yeah. If it beeps fine, then or if it doesn't beep, I mean,
Yeah, if it beeps, then
to ground,
it's not
then you're
fine.
good. Because when BGA pads rip, there's oftentimes like a ring of ground around them.
Nope. Open line.
Cool. Nice. Good.
Good. This might be such a save. of a console. I mean, I get
That's
it. I get it. Why someone would go and put this in a donor pile? I mean, back then, you know, you didn't have the. I mean, they probably didn't know about the tools, or they didn't have it with
dude.
the with the
Most people who
yeah.
who like will fix
And they
switches
were
will
like,
just trash
okay, yeah.
any
It
NAND.
was like, yeah, bad NAND, you know.
Yeah, that's just like the give up on it,
Yeah.
thing. But I mean, it's fair because like you do, it is a lot to learn in order to recover them, and you still don't get a fully functional console, right? Like,
Yeah.
so you get a console that works strictly in custom firmware or like on Android or on
Would be good if I
Linux,
freaking.
and
I forgot to turn off the overhead camera, and my phone is so hot. Was still streaming the data even though. Okay. Good that
yeah,
good I remembered now instead of.
I can appreciate why like most repair shops probably would not bother with unbricks because like at least level 3 unbricks. I think it would be good for people to learn about the level 1 and level 2 because you can fully save the console with those and have a fully working NAND after the fact. But yeah, it's definitely not like a very straightforward
Mm,
process.
mm,
Both for the Pico installs and then also for just like dealing with. I still have problems with dealing with unbricks. Sometimes like they can be really stubborn.
mm, mm. Okay, you have 21% done.
Well, maybe when I'm done with my meeting,
Yeah.
it'll be done. I don't know how late you're staying up tonight, but
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's really early right now. Today was my last day, by the way, at the internship. On Monday, I'm
sorry to
going to
hear that.
school.
Rip. Do you
Yeah.
like your school though, at least?
Uh, yeah, mostly. Mostly I do. Yeah. I don't like waking up so early, but I do when the when,
Classic repair tech
yeah.
personality
I mean,
stays up too late.
when the lessons are about tech, then yeah, it's great. But yeah,
What are
some
you
I do
currently going to
struggle.
school for,
Uh, I have like a
if you don't mind sharing?
yeah, no problem. I'm on like an IT direction, if that's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. It's been cool for the past 3 years because like there's a lot of like lessons on tech. I mean the teacher himself he how to say this like he, hmm, I don't know how we would say like we really like each other. Well, like I like his work. He really likes what I do, like
Yeah.
my soldering, and because he doesn't really solder too much.
Hmm.
He's more like a software type of like I
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
know. It's oh my god. It's because I would say it in Polish. I cannot say it. I'm so
No, that's
sorry.
okay. It's
I'm so
totally
sorry.
fair.
I would love
I
to
think I
like
get what you
explain
mean.
it, but I just cannot put it into
But you're
words.
doing, it's just tech stuff, right? Like you're
Yeah,
doing
yeah, yeah, yeah,
IT route.
yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but the bad thing is that this is the last year I have with him and with the two other teachers because like operating system lessons, hardware lessons,
Mm.
and software lessons. And the thing is, all I mean, and now in this year there's programming lessons, and the issue is for me is that all of the hardware lessons are going away, and they're replaced by only
Uh,
programming. Yeah,
no.
and I suck at
I
that.
yeah, I enjoy programming to some extent. Like I still do, but so I'm like kind of done with software these days. I want to get back into software, but from the hardware direction, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I would love
I
to.
get what you mean because I really like. I mean, I do like tinkering kind of with the low level software and the freaking like the
Yeah, that stuff's cool to me. Like I would love
yeah.
to get back into that side of things. Like once
Mm.
I don't know, get like expand my hardware knowledge a little bit more because I think having the context for both is like
Yeah,
um,
yeah, absolutely.
really helpful. But oh, not yet, Dave. I gotta um, jump on that in 10 minutes. Dave's reminding me about my meeting.
Yeah, yeah, I see in chat.
Any chance to scrape around in the pads like you did on the APU pad? Sorry if you mentioned it. I'm sick. Waiting
Oh, like
from
to
that and
repair
dozing
the
off
pads?
occasionally.
I mean,
Oh, it's kind of you
we
technically
only need
could
one,
TFM,
right?
but
Yeah,
like
we only need
there's
some of them. Yeah, there are more than two, right?
there's
I mean,
yeah, there's two more
yeah,
out of the
okay,
ones
okay.
that
If it was like one more, then yeah. But if it's two more, then that's two out of four. That's half, and half is majority.
and technically you have the
I mean, that's
you
very bad
technically
logic to follow, but
well, so there's actually five total.
oh,
One of
okay,
them I
okay.
thought was
Then
pulled.
that's definitely
That
the
but
majority.
so you have three out
Yeah,
of five on there.
we're good. We're good.
That should be fine. They're redundant pads, TFN, so that it's it's always ideal to have.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they're there for a reason. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. By the way, like just because you said you liked like messing around with hardware and stuff. Have you like
Hmm.
ever like tried to design a PCB or like stuff like that?
Not really. I haven't really gotten that
All
deep
right.
into ECAD. Like I've toyed around with it a
Yeah,
bit, but
I
I just haven't had a
for
good
now I'm just
excuse.
messing around with the schematics because I have a
Yeah.
project that I'm working on and it's really cool. I'm just hmm. Yeah, I am scared of the part where I start to draw traces.
Well,
'Cause-
you could definitely check out some of what Luke is doing from Retro Six because he
oh,
on
okay.
YouTube because he does a lot of KiCad stuff. Or
Oh,
he
okay,
actually
okay.
I think he used a different software before, but he's trying to switch to KiCad.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
trying
and he's
to
sort
do
of relearning KiCad on his stream, some of his
mm-hmm.
streams from like, but he already has a ton of
Yeah.
knowledge about
I'm
the other
most
software he used.
yeah, I'm most scared about the the memory traces, right? Those are the worst. Because you have to
Yeah,
match the
I that's
impedance
the
of everything is gonna be
that's the thing that like freaks me out about PCB um, design is like dealing with impedance
yeah,
and or not
yeah.
impedance, sorry, dealing with
It's
like inductance and
yeah, yeah. Inductance
like
and
that sort of
impedance,
stuff
yeah.
freaks me out. Like I don't that stuff is all magic to me. I'm still like learning more about that. You know who's been insane? I have to send you this channel if you haven't seen this guy.
Okay, okay.
Um, dude, this guy's videos are blowing my mind. He's like an electronics engineering graduate. He's pretty young,
Mm.
but he has so much knowledge about electronics, and he's just super passionate too, which like always adds to how well people teach, in my opinion. It's Electrarch 240. This dude, let me just
Mm.
send you. He's really into like power electronics, um, and this dude explains things in a way that I can finally understand. Uh, like, like I've always
Oh
halfway understood
yeah,
React.
I've seen like two or three of his videos.
Bro, watch his most recent video if you haven't seen it. It's mind blowing, because he especially in his most recent video, he talks about here I'll put for people who are interested in the chat. I'll put his name in chat. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
I like I like partially understood the concepts of reactance and and like impedance
Yeah.
um
I mean, it's still black magic to me
and
too.
inductance and capacitance, but like he shows you this crazy cool what's it called, like demonstration,
Yeah.
uh and it's just really tied things together for me.
Yeah, I might have to rewatch
He's
that. I'm 100% sure I watched it before though. I might have to rewatch that too, though.
but he breaks down uh um different types of power supplies really well too. Like I thought I understood power supplies pretty well, but he kind of goes to another level with some of his
Hmm.
videos. He's sick. I like his stuff.
Hmm. Uh,
I can't get that deep. I like fart jokes, says Dave. Incredible.
hmm.
Okay, I am going to
Yeah.
go quickly get ready for my meeting, but good
Okay.
luck
Okay.
with your NAND
Yeah. Thank you
backup,
so
and
much, man.
I pray for your power supply leads that they don't that they don't get disconnected
No, no.
again.
It's safely to the side now.
And I'll ping you when I'm back if you're live still.
Yeah. All right.
Otherwise,
All
I will
right.
see you. Peace, man.
Bye. All right. What can I do now? I guess I still have like 64% left. It's only 37 now. 37 done. Hmm. What could we do in the meantime? That's the real question. Hmm. We could take a look at. We could take. Was good to have a nano in the stream. Yeah, absolutely. I love how. I love the when he like goes on VC with me. It's really nice to talk to him. He's a really nice guy. What are we waiting for? Uh, I am making a backup of the NAND. It's of the or the eMMC whatever. It's the other one from another console. I'm not even sure which one, but yeah, making a backup of it. Just just to have it backed up, you know. And it's 39% done now. Yeah. Okay. I might have an idea what we can do. Uh, I can switch over to the overhead camera. I have a ThinkPad. I have a ThinkPad that the touchpad doesn't work in it. We can investigate that. Maybe it's like half simple thing. Mm. Share camera. Good. And now I just have to unzoom. You can see my mess again. Good. You can see it slowly doing it. Mm. Okay, let me just clean this up while I'm doing this. Before I put the ThinkPad here, because it's gonna be a freaking mess. I just had a customer. I had to teach him how to use a PC. What do you have to teach him? Like how to move the mouse, or? What ThinkPad is it? It's a retro one. I mean retro. I would say it's retro by now. It's a T61. So it's like Core 2 Duo. Just have to. Make a little bit of room now. Yep, that's old. Yep. Like one of my first laptops. I mostly used an X61, but then I had a T61 also, so. And that laptop has been through stuff, I'll tell you guys. That laptop has seen some stuff. So, just a brief history. This laptop was used a lot, and it was also used at my at some like parties as a music player. It had a very interesting life. Then it had liquid damage, and it wouldn't boot anymore. So what I did is I had to like, I mean, for the time, for my skill level, that was like insane to do. But I actually made like traces from 0.1 millimeter wire, two like vias and two resistors that were like floating. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Yeah, I fixed that, but as soon as I did that, I mean, when I booted it up, the touchpad like half worked for like a bit, and now it stopped working completely. So I'm not even sure what's up with that. We are almost halfway there, by the way, when it comes to this thing. Okay, I think this is, I would say, good enough that we can place a ThinkPad in here. First thing I would check if touch was detected in device manager. Could make an amazing retro machine. Yep, I have played some stuff on it, a lot of, and I freaking love it. The thing is, it's kind of incomplete. I mean, it's like 3 ThinkPads in one, by the way, because I have gotten 3 ThinkPads, like from this. 2 of them had failed GPUs. So yeah, let me just plug it in. It's a trooper, I'll tell you that. It has seen a lot. And now it will not turn on. Hold on. Maybe it's like the thing is unplugged, the charger. Yep. The charger is indeed unplugged. That may be why. And of course, as soon as you plug it in, it just works. just like that. This has such a good GPU in it. Like, I played Minecraft on this laptop. I know that's like... oh, what, wow. Okay, a couple things. First of all, that's a hard drive initialization error. That's really bad, because I have all my data on this hard drive. Second of all, there's a BIOS password. Think Vantage button. Absolutely amazing. There's a BIOS password. Now, I'm not really sure what the BIOS password is. Okay, the password is Gozi. Who would have thought? Okay. Let me just remove that. Who cares about that? I do not want this. Main hard drive is not found. Epic. It's right here. Not great. I can hear it now spinning up. Hard disk drive initialization error. Well, well, well. That's not great. And it just restarts. Now this worked last time. Yeah, it's a mechanical disk. Yeah, I know. Let's take it out and see if there's like what's up with that. So I didn't expect that. I thought it would be like, because last time touchpad didn't work. It wasn't like hard drive being dead. It's like in one of these caddy thingies. 160 gig, 7200 RPM. Looks pretty protected and good looking to me. Oh, I think I actually have a freaking adapter for this. Do I? There's a chance. Yes, I do. Holy moly, I didn't know. Okay, we can read this on the Mac. I mean, read is a strong word. Or you know what? I think, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have another ThinkPad right here that I can use to read the hard drive of the first ThinkPad on. Yeah. Gonna be epic. And this ThinkPad is out of battery, so I'm gonna have to plug in. So, this one is just touchpad turns to data. Yeah, this one's just as beat up, or even more. This doesn't have this. I mean, yeah. There's a T510. This one definitely works. Oh, I'm gonna have to get it out of this caddy to even... do you guys know the old ThinkPad smell? It might be like weird to say, but There is a specific kind of ThinkPad smell. That you just can't get anywhere else. Okay, we are plugging this in. Like spins up. Ooh, can hear it cycling. What in the hell? Do you guys, hold on, do you guys see that? Oh, you might not. It says that this hard drive is 16 terabytes in size. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Although that could mean we have a hidden gem. It's Windows 7, yeah. This could be actually a good hard drive because it has 16 terabytes on it. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I can hear it, you know, like the head. Yeah. Bye-bye controller. Ooh, hold on, I see some serious trace damage. This could be repairable. If like this is actually the case. Like this is why it's broken. I have to clean that to see. Root crystal disk reports. Yeah, I don't know. We can see that later, but for now I need to see like... I see copper, but I don't know if that's... I'm gonna just thin the traces, alright? I'm gonna scratch them a bit and just thin them. Or even better, I'm gonna scratch them and measure continuity between them. Okay. I know this is not a microscope, but it will be trouble for me to freaking set it up again. Okay, that one's good. This one's good. This one's freaking ground, I think. Yep. This one is good. This one is good. That's all of them. Okay, they're all good. Never mind. Thought I might have had something there. I guess let's just tint them and try again. Yeah, we can see what crystal disk info reports. Okay, those traces are now strengthened, if you would say so. But I'm pretty sure this hard drive is just dead, which is unfortunate because I had a bunch of data on it, so like, kinda sad. Yep, it just tries a bunch of times and then fails. Yeah, I unplugged it, TFN. I have to download Crystal Disk Info, hold on. Stalling. Yeah, we're 66% done. You can see the progress in the bottom left corner. Oh, it's connected to the wrong Wi-Fi, that's why. No internet. Oh, okay, I think it figured itself out. Or not, never mind. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see if it says 16 terabytes in this though. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here, add. Come on. Okay. It's trying, man. I can hear it trying. Okay. Ah, it doesn't even see it. It just sees the SSD. That's it. I think it just gave up on this one. Yeah, it just cannot. It's tried its best. I know you're probably gonna break it. There is data on it, but at the same time, it's not that important to me. And I feel like it could be an educational experience to see what what's the issue, you know? Is it like dirt inside or something? Because there's no way we're fixing it. I thought that was a screw. Do you know it's not a screw? Oh, Roy's Repair, welcome. Heard of fixing stuff is breaking it. Yeah, we're not gonna fix this hard drive, there's no way. Oh, just gonna get the educational experience out of it. If it would just freaking open. I think there's a screw here somewhere. Yeah, another hidden screw. Right here. Just take off the whole sticker, I think it'll be easier. Come on, oh my god, this is like made of copper. This sticker. Kinda cool, but also kinda makes my job harder. Oh, there's our little problem. And it is different size, just to spite me, thank you. Who made this? Hitachi. It's all your fault. Okay. The hidden screw is out and there's already dust. Okay, let's plug this in. Doesn't even try to read. I don't know enough about hard drives. which means I don't know what this thing does. I think it's supposed to be like here somewhere. Yeah, like right about here. Doesn't even try to access. Okay. Let me spin this down. Let's try making the computer try to access it. It's trying. That's just not working. Oh well, we tried. Let me just put it all back together. Oh. I mean, this didn't even like do anything. It just I guess it kind of sucks. Whatever. Now I don't have the stash here, so since this one is gone, we kind of cannot continue unless I guess I can transplant the hard drive from this to that one for the testing part. Yeah, I did. I know this adapter is good. And I heard it doing the same thing. It's not the adapter's fault. It's when you can hear it like try to read something 6 times in a row and fail. That means something's wrong with either the reading head or the controller. I know this adapter is good because I used it with another hard drive before. And these are not magnetic. By the way, we are 84% done with the NAND. Okay. I mean, we're like 10% away. I don't know if it's worth it. I might just close this laptop up and save it for another video. Because I might even come back with like a hard drive with Windows XP on it. Tape the screws so they don't get lost. %10 left. Okay. So both of these are going down. Good. I guess now we wait for this remaining 7%. Do you guys like wanna talk about something or anything? Just the 7%. Almost done. You know, I'm supposed to be the one to entertain. Yeah. Have to wait a bit. 5% left. And oh, what? Come on! It just went back 11%. Are you kidding me? What was that about? Like not 11, but a couple percent back. $96. Okay, it went back to here. I don't know what happened. The progress bar just turned a different color. Maybe it's normal. Maybe I'm just okay. 97. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. Just 3 more. 3 more. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Just 3 more percent. Two more. Okay, come on. 98. I'm gonna like. Maybe I can. Hold on. Let me switch to the microscope. because I'm gonna have to switch to that anyways for the rest of the things to do. So maybe I can like show you guys the percentage from the microscope. That'll be pretty cool. Oh, hold on. Yes, okay. 1%. Come on. Do it. Come on. Internship is over. Does that mean more streams? That kind of means less streams. Because in the internship, at least when I come home, I don't have to do any homework. What do you mean? When I go home, went home without, I don't have to do any homework. I don't have any to do anything else after. But yeah, with school, I'm gonna have to study and do homework. So that's gonna mean less, unfortunately. Oh, 100. Finished and verified. Oh, it was verifying it. Okay, that's why it was going on. Okay, let's go. Power off. Okay, it's powered off. I can now get another NAND in here. Our very good-looking NAND. It's definitely gonna work. NAND. And there's definitely flux in the connector of the digitizer. Okay. To basically disassemble the whole thing before I can get those to the eMMC. Okay, there it is. Now, let me prop it up on some tweezers. That's the first thing. One tweezer, two tweezer. Then microscope to the general area. So you guys can actually see what's happening. Right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I guess time to remove it. Okay. I am rethinking my decisions. I might try to do it from underneath, honestly, because the thing is, there's so many plastic connectors here. It might be wise to do it from underneath this time. I'm gonna be very careful though. Okay, that's good. It's pretty good. Now we have to take the wick. Okay. And now to place on our marvelous looking NAND. I don't know how to call it otherwise. Looks so great. That looks perfect. I just have to yes. Okay. That's definitely liquid now. I'll now see how it fares. Let me like. Where's the? I think. Let me take the brush, clean this area up while cooling it down. You guys can see what I mean with the corrosion. Okay. Guess let's just see what it says. First of all, let's see if it glitches, and then we can plug it into the chassis. If all of the pads are still good, but I think they are. Okay. We are looking for a glitching. If it's not, then it'll suck. Oh. What? I was freaking drawing 5 amps. It's not right. What even got hot? No, it has a short somewhere. And now it doesn't? I don't get it. Oh, and now it does. Something's... Something's not right. Huh? It's gone again. What in the world? And it's shorted again. It's like somewhere like here, or a solder bridge or something. Very interesting. Now it always takes this much current. This just feels like there's some kind of loose solder balls somewhere. Bridging something it shouldn't. There was a little solder ball here that I removed. Okay, for now the short is gone. Let's try to boot it. Oh! One, two. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, short, long, short. Let's see what that is. Ah, eMMC read failure. Kinda expected. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna try like pressing on it. Maybe it hasn't like soldered down well. Let me try a reflow. If reflow doesn't work, we're putting the old one back on. Gonna use plenty of flux. And maybe remove the picofly. Or we can just... I think we can just... Yeah, do that. That'll be sufficient enough. I hear popping, but I did just drown the thing in IPA, so I'm gonna please assume it's that. And if the whole thing's delaminated, then I'm just gonna cry. Okay, definitely reflown now. Definitely reflown. So if this doesn't work, then yeah, it's GG. Oh no, I should have done that. It was full of flux and I just wiped it on the board. Get that flux off of there. Yeah, good. Geez, the other side doesn't really look delaminated to me. It might be good. Might. Is the keyword. Let's see. See what it says now. If it's still eMMC block 0 issue, then there's nothing we can do about it. And we just have to solder the old NAND back on. Okay, no short. That's at least that. Block 0. That's it. Well, new NAND is required then. This one just dead. But unfortunately, I mean, as much as I'd like to stay, I think I'm gonna go, because I want to. Yeah, what hour is it? Yeah, it's 8 p.m. and that's the hour that I wanted to spend some time with my brother. So just gonna do that. Thank you all for being here, and I will take the NAND in again, the one that I just removed here. Do a level 3 unbrick for real with nanofix next time. Probably I'm gonna ask him when he's available, and yeah,